The emergency shelter is one of CAPSA's primary services for individuals and families who have been displaced by abuse. One of the challenges facing survivors and people going through abuse is that by the time they're ready to leave the abusive relationship, they have nowhere to go. They've been isolated from their social networks, and on top of that, many survivors are prevented from working and kept from accessing their finances to gather resources for leaving. Many face issues with credit score or renter's history that make it extremely difficult to take the steps required to get free. Particularly for those with young children, if the choice is between homelessness and starvation or abuse, many people feel they must stay in a bad situation rather than enter into one that might be worse. CAPSA's shelter is designed to give those people an option, to give them somewhere to go where they can rest and get their footing and get support for taking the next steps. The shelter is designed for privacy, with multiple family-sized rooms where parents and their children can rest and recover. Sheets and blankets are donated and provided to clients, which they can take with them when they leave, to help make starting over a little easier. For many survivors who enter the shelter, it provides an opportunity to rest and to feel safe. For one client, a mother of 2 children, who showed up at CAPSA late one night to check in, it provided a refuge. They had no shoes because her abuser kept the shoes locked up to make leaving harder, and they had been walking through the dark for some time. But CAPSA's advocate got them checked in and gave them blankets and new shoes and a place to sleep, and the mother slept straight for almost 2 days. She told her caseworker later that she had been unable to sleep well in over a year because she was constantly worrying for her children. Simply having a place to sleep made a world of difference for her and her family. And when she was ready, we invited her to meet with a caseworker and figure out how else CAPSA could help the family, as we do with every shelter client. CAPSA shelter is not just a refuge for a few nights, but a place to begin healing and moving forward.